This Solutions Spotlight article was contributed by Redaptive Inc. Step into almost any business facility today, whether a hospital, logistics hub, or office complex, and the signs are clear. Energy infrastructure is falling behind. HVAC systems are nearing failure, old lighting is wasting energy, and controls are stuck in another era. Most organizations recognize the need to modernize this critical building infrastructure, but the mechanisms they've used to do so are outdated. For years, upgrades have been managed as isolated projects, each one requiring its own capital request, approval cycle, and vendor engagement. By the time one project wraps up, dozens more are already overdue. Across U.S. commercial and institutional buildings, deferred maintenance now accounts for over $1 trillion in unmet infrastructure needs, a number that continues to rise as systems age faster than they're upgraded. This is the modernization trap, a pattern of deferred upgrades, rising costs, and stranded value. The old playbook no longer works. The industry has tested nearly every model to solve this modernization trap, including contracts, leases, and energy as a service. Yet these tools are sometimes narrow in scope and often challenging to scale. Traditional models tend to focus on a single system or asset type, rely on restrictive contracts or guarantees, depend on capital expenditure, CapEx approval to move forward, and deliver inconsistent or difficult-to-measure outcomes. According to a 2023 Verdantix report, 70% of enterprise facility leaders report delays in infrastructure upgrades due to CapEx constraints and limited internal capacity. The challenge isn't a lack of options. It's that no existing model treats modernization as a business problem. We need a solution that challenges the status quo and goes beyond another contract or financing structure. We need a full-scale category shift. Redaptive's infrastructure monetization model reimagines how organizations invest in and execute upgrades. It's a business model designed to turn deferred infrastructure into enterprise value, enabling scalability for energy and equipment upgrades without the burden of upfront capital. Here's how it works. Tailored capital. Redaptive removes CapEx as a barrier by providing flexible funding that accelerates decision-making and protects balance sheets. Turnkey delivery. From design to deployment to performance tracking, we handle execution across distributed portfolios. Measured outcomes. Our real-time data delivers visibility into savings, emissions reduction, and ROI across every site. Together, these pillars create a scalable approach to modernization, treating infrastructure as a strategic growth lever. Redaptive thinks in terms of portfolios, not projects, like most traditional models. With a portfolio-level approach, organizations can modernize infrastructure across hundreds of sites and achieve measurable impact faster than on a project-by-project basis. This approach ensures streamlined approvals and contracting, standardized project scopes and delivery timelines, and aggregated data and performance insights across assets. The result is modernized facilities and faster value creation. One real-world example comes from Iron Mountain. As a global information management leader, Iron Mountain faced a massive backlog of aging systems and rising energy costs. Addressing these issues site by site would have taken years. Through Redaptive's infrastructure monetization model, the company achieved LED retrofits at 311 sites, HVAC upgrades at 114 locations across 4 countries, and projected savings of $101 million and 668 million kilowatt-hour avoided over 10 years. All of this was done without upfront capital or operational disruption. That's not just modernization. It's a company-wide transformation. The moment for infrastructure monetization is now. Enterprises face unprecedented challenges: aging infrastructure, capital constraints, sustainability demands, and workforce shortages. Doing nothing is no longer sustainable. But traditional models are too slow to meet the moment. Infrastructure monetization provides the speed, scale, and financial flexibility needed to modernize today's enterprise portfolios. Redaptive's infrastructure monetization model extends beyond energy into the full spectrum of building systems, including lighting, HVAC, controls, and more. It transforms modernization from a project-by-project burden into a repeatable, data-driven capability. It turns infrastructure into a strategic asset, and it turns inertia into measurable enterprise value. The EVP of Operations at Berry Global said, "With Redaptive providing funding, managing deployment, and guaranteeing business outcomes, We can scale projects across our global portfolio and see immediate EBITDA impact and GHG reduction. With more than $1 billion in deployed upgrades and thousands of modernized sites, Redaptive is building the category we created, helping enterprises across healthcare, logistics, manufacturing, and real estate monetize the full potential of their infrastructure. Ready to move beyond projects and unlock the value hiding in plain sight? We can help you modernize your facilities with speed, scale, and certainty. Let's talk. Is your organization struggling with deferred upgrades and CapEx limits? Join Redaptive and Nuveen for a live webinar on December 3rd at 2:30 p.m. ET to explore how infrastructure monetization turns inefficiency into measurable business value. See link in bio to register today.